Hi guys, Real Life with Rachel. Well, I don't know what time it is. It is almost maybe like 20 till 4, almost 4 a.m. I'm awake. Why am I awake? Well, why are you awake? Who knows? Well, it is currently, like I said, about 20 till 4 a.m. on a Monday morning. Can you believe it? It's Monday again. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and tomorrow the school year begins, and I go back to teaching. Now, the kids don't come back for another week, but I go back to work. Have I done everything I wanted to do this summer? Absolutely not. But is that going to prevent me from having as many adventures as I can possibly have during the school year? I will have many adventures. Um, my body knows that I'm going back to work, and my brain knows I'm going back to work. So I should be sleeping like a normal functioning adult, but yet here I am with a dog toy in my hand because I'm playing with my dog and doing work on the computer and watching a TV show. I'm not even sleepy. So I should be sleeping, but my brain has decided to have this mandatory staff meeting that apparently I was invited to, but didn't know that it was going to be taking place. So the agenda for tonight's midnight meeting, which is not even midnight, it's almost 4 a.m., includes the following. I wonder if my dog dreams in color. Do my dogs remember their dreams? And I'm calculating how many minutes I need to sleep before I actually get up at about 7 a.m. because I have things to do today for my last day of summer vacay. But if I fall asleep right now, I should have a few hours of sleep, right? I'm not even going to calculate it. But then also, I need to probably rewrite my entire first week of lesson plans because I really don't like what I have. This happens every year. So I'm also thinking back about 1998. Why? I have no idea. All I know is that most of the year I was pregnant with my daughter. And, I wasn't teaching at that time, but instead, after I had her in October, I was busy taking care of a little human person. My brain likes to remind me of how this one time I spent an hour crying after feeding her, changing her, and getting her back to sleep about this time in the night, in the middle of the night. But I remember I thought that I stepped on something on the floor and I screamed because I thought that the burp cloth was actually a ghost. Thank goodness it wasn't. But you know what? Speaking of ghosts, I think I've told most of you, if you watch some of my videos, that my house is actually haunted. Maybe we'll see one come down the hallway because that happens every now and then. But not too long before I got on here, there was actually a loud thud upstairs. Now, my daughter's asleep, her dog's asleep, so it definitely wasn't either one of them doing anything. Normal people would be terrified, probably calling the police. But like I said, she's upstairs asleep, so I better not call the police because I could see the SWAT team breaking down the door, running upstairs, and jumping on her like WWE wrestling and taking her away in handcuffs. Actually, that's not a bad idea. That'd be kind of fun. Or actually fun and funny to watch. No, but I'm a teacher that's going back to work in about 24 hours, and I guess apparently I have some anxiety about that. I mean, this happens every year. I'm not, after 18 years of teaching, you would think that I got this. Well, I do tell myself I got this, but then maybe I'm nervous because it's a whole new set of kids. Even though I know who they are because I work at a small school and I do know the kids. But, back to the noise that I heard upstairs. See, my ADHD is all over the place. I wonder if it's one of the ghosts from my house or if it's maybe a demon. Now, wait a minute. I don't want to be like that one ghost adventuring person that thinks there's a demon everywhere they go because no, there are not demons everywhere you go. Give me a break. But I don't know. At this point, I'm hoping that maybe it is some kind of demon. Maybe we can be friends, and maybe they can give me advice on getting some sleep, or just some life advice in general. How to be a better person. How to make it a fun year with a new group of kids. because, I really don't want to go back to school yet. It's not that I don't love teaching, because I absolutely do, but I'm not ready. I mean, summer's not officially open. Summer's not officially over until September 22nd. So why do I have to go back to work? I shouldn't have to go back to work till September 22nd. I wonder if my doctor would write me an excuse to stay off work until September 22nd. Yeah, that's not how it works, right? But, good thought, right? Well, if the forces of darkness are to manifest in the upstairs guest bedroom and help me figure out how to extend the summer vacation, my door is open. Come on, demon. Come on downstairs. Casper the Friendly Ghost, or the demon from the show Evil. Let's look at my calendar. Let's see if I can maybe write a convincing sub-lesson for Tuesday, because I'm not going back. I'm not going to go back till September 22nd, I've decided. This is a good idea. Yeah, I think that will work. So probably more than likely, I'm going to stay awake because I have to be up at 7 a.m. because I have things to do on the last day of my summer vacay. I still can't get over that, because summer's not officially over. Once I say, I'm just being a brat. I'm just being a brat. No, actually, I've had an awesome and amazing summer holiday. I've got well rested. I've got some things done at my house. I got to work for one of my favorite companies that I work for, an educational company that I work for. Got to have some other adventures. I went camping in Ohio, went to the beach, even did some ghost hunting. Woo! Yeah, of course it's normal for me to live in a haunted house. It's cool. And my dog is choking, and we're playing. Yeah, I've always been a night owl, so here I am. I'm hoping that I can get back on schedule. I don't know. But like I said, I really do love my job. Today's Monday morning. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed this beautiful summer. And we're going to continue to enjoy the summer until September 22nd. And I'm going to have as many adventures as I possibly can have. Whether work likes it or not, well, yeah, I'll still go to work, but But anyway, when you look in the mirror, tell yourself, I love who I am because I'm enough for me. You don't have to impress anyone else. You don't have to be anything other than who you are. And just continue to love yourself. You take this life's journey with one person, and that's you. Yes, you meet friends and loved ones, and maybe an occasional date or boyfriend or husband. It happens. And if it doesn't, you still have to live with yourself until you go to wherever we go after we die. But love yourself through thick and thin. But always reach out to your friends, your family, and anybody that's really important to you in your life. I do love my job. I think I'm really excited about meeting my new students, and I want to make sure that I make it the best year for them. I was kind of goofing around here and waiting around. I was hoping something would come down the hallway, but apparently they've went to bed too. So anyway, this has been Real Life with Rachel. Hopefully I'll get a wink or two. Ha ha ha. And I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing Monday. Love yourself, because if you don't, who's going to love you? All right, guys, this has been Real Life with Rachel. I will see you on the flip side, and I'll see you next time on Real Life with Rachel.